Hello, I'm Elsabelle. I am vlogging again today and I would like to talk about what to pack in your hospital bags for mums to be. When I was pregnant, I had my bag packed about a month in advance. I was well prepared, and that was because I would look on other YouTube videos to see what other mums to be recommended. I also went by the Mamas and Papas essential checklist. This is pretty cool. It's very brief. I packed a whole lot more than what you can see here. It looks like a lot of stuff, but as I said, I packed more and I found that I didn't use much of it, so this is pretty much what I did use. I have duplicated a few things just to give you alternatives. Right, so this first of all is my suitcase, yeah, my hospital bag. It's from Delsey. It's a 4-wheeler. It's just a little bit bigger than a overhead compartment size. So number one, first thing on the essential checklist is the car seat. I think this is the most important thing because you can't leave any hospitals without a car seat unless you live close by, walking distance I guess, but every hospital will require you have a car seat. This is from Mamas and Papas. It was about £180. We haven't used it much since, but that's what we had to get. I think I might flog this on eBay. That's the car seat. Okay, so this Mamas and Papas list has a list for baby and a list for mums. I added a little extra for daddy. I didn't think it was fair that there wasn't a list for daddy, so we have a few bits and bobs for him. I'm going to add everything in the description box later, but I've customized my own list based on this. So I'm going to start off with baby. For baby, you're going to have a sleep suit and a vest. I was only in labour for 1 day, but you might want to pack a few extra just in case. So we have a little newborn sleep suit, just a little bit too big for him, and then, sorry, that's a vest and a sleep suit. This was too small for him. So I'm not sure how you're going to go by what size to pick. I got miniature size and a newborn size, so I think it depends on how much your baby weighs at the time of your last scan. So that's one vest, one sleep suit. My Bubba's going home outfit. These hangers are really cute. They're from Mother Care. That was his going home outfit. This fit perfectly. And another long sleeve vest for him. I gave birth in May, so the weather was just perfect. You didn't need to add on shoes or anything with that. You might want to have a little bit extra layers if you're giving birth in the winter, and maybe a bit less if you're giving birth in, say, summertime. A lot of hat. He needs a hat, or she. That was a gift I got from a friend at my baby shower. A lot of this stuff you're going to get as gifts on your baby shower, especially clothes. So if you're going to have a baby shower, don't buy most of it. Wait for your baby shower. Okay, so we got 2 bibs here. Babies are not feeding, they're sleeping when they're born. So I packed this just in case. And if you're breastfeeding, the milk doesn't come out straight away. So again, it's not going to be feeding as much. 2 muslin squares. Might not use it, but just in case. These are from Mother Care and John Lewis. Or Burke cloths if you're American. 2 mittens. My baby didn't use this, but I was told to bring it by Mamas and Papas. 2 booties. Socks. We use these socks we wore with his vest in hospital. We have some toys here. These were used as props for his first little photo shoot. Bounty.com, they come round to your hospital beds and take pictures of your baby. I got some key rings done and a nice canvas of my baby. This is Sai. This was about £70. It's a bit of a rip-off if I'm honest, but it worked out. It looks nice on the bedroom wall, I guess. So that's that. You need to take your keys as well, obviously. Now, we're going to move over to the baby's toiletries. First of all, towel. You don't bathe your babies until their umbilical cord falls off. But just in case, you might want to have a towel if you wipe them down with a wet cloth or something. Okay, so this is my Bubba's toiletry bag. These nappies look a bit big. He's 3 months now. But yeah, you need to pack some nappies. I've got baby wipes here, but I don't really believe in using baby wipes too much. Imagine wiping your face, for instance, 7-8 times a day. It's going to be a bit irritated. So I would prefer, I walk around with a little cup for warm water and some cotton wool. So that's what I clean Bubba's nappy with. Cup, cotton wool. I have a little flannel here. It's a really soft, thin flannel. That came in handy when we wiped him down. Coconut oil. I got this from the local pharmacy. It's only about £2.99. I use this for everything. I even cook with it. I put it in my hair, my skin. If baby has a little rash or anything, use this. It's 100% organic, it's pure, it's perfect. Having said that, this brand do really good products. Weleda, this is Calendula body lotion and a face cream, which I use because it's so good. We've got some degradable nappy sacks. These are basically nappy bags. It's a bit of a waste of money to buy in these. You can just put your dirty nappies in normal plastic bags. But I had them and they smell nicer than dirty nappies. This is a little baby kit. Nail clippers, little comb. This is pretty cute. My baby had a lot of hair, so we combed it when you wet down his hair. And some cotton buds just in case, and a little bit of Sudocrem just in case. We didn't use that. I had the coconut oil anyway. So that's his toiletry bag, and there's a little pack of tissues here as well. Yeah, and as I said, I don't really use this. I use this more for myself. I'll use it to clean everything really. My phone, handles, my hands, everything. Moving over to blankets. This is a cellular blanket. This one is more preferred. They're a lot safer than ones that don't have holes in it, because I've experienced a couple of times where I've gone out of the room and I've come back in and Sai's under the blanket and he's trying to get out. It's just really scary. But obviously if there's holes in the blankets, it keeps him safe. So I've given you 3 options of blankets, but I would just pack this one, I think, the cellular blanket. Also make sure that when he's asleep or she's asleep, have the blanket really low down so they can't go underneath it. Ideally, you just want to make sure your babies are dressed well enough, warm enough, and the room's a good temperature, and not need a blanket to be even more safe. So forget about these 2 blankets, even though they were lovely gifts. Moving on to Mummy, that's all baby there. Mummy has a makeup bag, which I didn't use, but some mums might want them. I'll put that in there. And a toiletry bag. I've got little size everything. So little size shampoos, conditioners. You can get already bought little miniature conditioners and shampoos, or you can get the empty bottles and put your existing shampoo conditioners in there. I've got deodorant, I've got toothpaste, I've got a little brush. I made my own, this is finished now, I made my own stretch mark cream using coconut oil, a bunch of other things, pure organic almond oil. That was really good. That's finished now. Sanitary towels, you need maternity ones because you're going to be flowing really heavily. Breast pads, these are really important for later on probably. You're not leaking as much the first few days, I don't think, for first time mums anyway. Little toothpaste and a little lip balm and a shave actually. Yeah, and obviously you need to put your toothbrush in there, and maybe your sponge for the shower, even though my hospital shower was not the one. Cool. My clothes. I gave birth in this top. I thought it was cool. I was in a birth centre and I didn't have to be completely naked, but yeah, I wasn't too warm. So this was a nice little crop top for me during my labour, because I wasn't in the birth centre. I wasn't in the main ward for most of it. This is my going home outfit. We've got baby's going home outfit and mama's going home outfit. That's one. I didn't wear this, but I thought I'd show you this as a good example, because it's got buttons to open down so you can breastfeed on demand. Now I took something similar to this, which as you can see, it doesn't have easy access to feed your bubba, so make sure you take something that you could easily feed in. I got this online from Jojo Mum and Baby. It's a really cool shop. That's a nice wrap dress. It ties either side, kind of like a dressing gown, so you don't have to put it over your head or anything. It just ties both sides. That's a good alternative. Otherwise, if you want to wear a top and skirt or top and trousers, make sure you have a nice loose top that you can easily feed in. I don't think you're going to want to be bothering with trousers and skirts. It's better to just have a nice long, easy to throw on gown. For breastfeeding, I had this. It's a traditional Eritrean scarf. It's beautiful. It's not too thick, so I can still see my baby when I'm feeding, and he can still breathe. So this is a nice little homemade breastfeeding cloth, I guess. That's Eritrean and Ethiopian tradition. That beautiful. I love it. My hospital pyjama I didn't end up wearing, but I wore the hospital stuff. Is that again easy to breastfeed in? That's from Blooming Marvellous. That's a nice little nightie, nice and soft. I've got 2 dressing gown alternatives. I gave birth in spring, so this was a good enough dressing gown for me. It's from Debenhams. I really love this actually. Really nice colours. Nice little dressing gown. I've got a thicker alternative, obviously, if you're giving birth in winter, but I wasn't, so we'll put that to one side. Now your feeding bras, there's some big granny pants there. You need big pants, obviously, because you're going to be flown a lot. Feeding bras, I got these from Marks and Spencer's. This one is thinner. I love this. It's not as padded as that. Obviously, you can easily unclip. Yeah, there you go. You can easily unclip there when you want to feed and clip back up again, so you don't have to take it off or anything. That's good. And there's a thicker alternative with a bit more support because it's got more padding. That's lovely. Right, so towel for mama and slippers for mama. Put that there. And as I said before, most of these lists or tutorials or reviews online, they don't show you much to pack for daddies or anything to pack for daddies, but I did pack a little bit. So I've got a towel for daddy. He didn't end up showering, he came home to shower, but towel, his more comfortable clothes, so tracksuit bottoms and a t-shirt and some slippers and his deodorant and toothbrush. Now over here, just little bits and bobs. You might want to take something to read with you, magazine or a book. This is a modern Bible from Hillsong Church. Big up Hillsong Church. I didn't take this, but I wish I did. This is my Beats pill and my iPod. It would be cool to bring some music along with you. I showed you, I'm not a fan of hospital food, so I should have taken my own like snacks. When you're in labour, you're feeling a bit sick, so you don't want to eat anything too heavy, so I would maybe take some fruit, some nuts, some snacks with you, and obviously a nice big bottle of water, unless you just want to have your hospital snacks and food, or have your birth partner, travel out to the shops. Okay, the last two bits and bobs here, this is really important. You have to have your hospital notes with you, always actually. So your hospital notes should be on standby with your car seat and your hospital bag, ready and packed in advance before your due date, so you're ready to go by the door. And I've got my purse here, you might want to get in a taxi or whatever after. And hand sanitizer, I've got this even in the house. Everyone should sanitize their hands before touching your baby. Everything nicely packed. As I said, it's best to have everything ready on standby at least a few weeks in advance, so a few weeks before your due date. So you're going to have your hospital bag, whether it's a suitcase or a bag, your car seat, very essential, hospital notes, your snacks and your purse as you leave, I guess, but these two should definitely be ready and waiting for you. I hope everything was really useful and helpful for you, and congratulations to all the new mums to be.